Hi, welcome back to my channel. First of all, thank you guys for 100 watch hours. Thank you. It really makes me happy. Also, it motivates me to post more. It is suggested to me to explain my thumbnail in the beginning of the video, so I will do that. Let's open my thumbnail. Okay, so today we're going to configure switch and an end device. So this is the title, basic switch and end device configuration. We're going to call the switch room. There are two of them, room 145 and room 146. And then the end devices will be manager and reception. So I did it this way so you can easily understand it. So switches room and end devices is manager and reception. Okay, let's start the exercise. Let's close this. And open up our packet tracer. What are we going to do today? So let's just center this so you all can see. What are we going to do today? We're going to configure host names and IP addresses. We're going to use Cisco iOS commands to specify or limit access. We're going to use iOS commands to save the running configuration. Configure two hosts. Those two hosts are manager and reception. So there are the two PCs. Here you see manager and reception. Verify connectivity between the two PCs and end devices. Okay, so scenario. As a recently hired LAN technician, your network manager has asked you to demonstrate your ability to configure a small LAN. Your tasks include configuring initial settings on two switches using the Cisco iOS and configuring IP address parameters on host devices to provide end-to-end connectivity. You are to use two switches and two hosts PCs on a cabled and powered network. Instruction: configure the devices to fulfill the requirements below. Requirements. So, before we start, we're going to configure this, but we're going to start with this, and then going to do this. So, we're not going to jump from one terminal to the other terminal, from the other terminal to the other terminal. We're going to stay on one terminal. And then if we finish that terminal, we're going to go to the other terminal. This is less confusing. And it's better if you just start with IT to understand. Okay? Use a console connection to access the switch. So here we're going to go to our connections. This is a console cable. So RS232 to our console. Then we have to configure the name of the switch. It's room-145. So let's go to our PC. Desktop, then terminal. Just click on OK. And here on Enter. And you see you're in the switch. So we're in the exec mode. Let's go to our privilege mode by typing enable. We have to configure something. So let's go to our configuration mode by typing configure terminal. You see here, we are in our configuration mode. Okay, so let's give it a name. Let's give it a name by using host name as our command. Then the name itself is room -145. Okay, then you tap on enter. Then use this as a password for all the lines. What did we see in our other videos? We saw we had line console 0 and line VTY 0 till 15. So let's start with line console 0 by typing line console 0. Then password 8 UBRU. Yes. Then log in and then exit. So line console 0 is done. Now we have to go to line VTY. Line VTY 0 till 15. So we already put the command in. Just use your arrow up on your keyboard. It's this one. Then log in and then exit. So that's done. And then he asks to put this as a secret password. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to do that by using this command, enable secret C9WRE. Okay, that's done. Then he asks to encrypt all clear text passwords. So we already saw that in our previous video. You get 3 seconds to think about it, which command it was. So 3, 2, 1. It was service password encryption. But don't forget your hyphen. So service password hyphen encryption. So that's done. Then configure an appropriate message of the day. So let's do that. Banner message of the day. And we're going to use the simple one. Authorized personnel only. Okay, that's done. Then configure addressing for all devices according to the addressings table. So configure the switch address. We're going to do that. And then we're going to do our PC because we're going to stay in this terminal. It was about this one, the switch. So let's go to our virtual LAN in our switch by typing interface VLAN 1. So we are in that interface. Okay, let's give him an IP address. IP address. It's 128.107.20.10. Don't forget the subnet mask. That's 255.255.255.0. And then, you know, by default, the state is always down. The status or the state is always down. You have to put it up. And to do that, you have to use a command, and it was no shut down. So here you see that the state is changed to up. Changed state to up. Okay. So that's done. We are still in our VLAN 1 interface. Let's exit. And then exit also our configuration mode. That's done. Then he asks to save our configuration. Let's do that. The command was copy running config startup config. He asks if you want to save it in this file name. Just click on enter. He will save it in the startup config file. It's done. Then this last step we're going to do at the end. Okay, so we did this, but he said here all devices. So we also have to configure the PC, so the PC of the manager. So let's close this, go to our IP configuration. Let's go back to our addressing table, and the manager is here. So let's type his IP address, and it's 128.107.20.25, and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Okay, so this is done. Okay, let's close this, minimize this. Let's now do this one. Okay, let's take our console cable, console, connect it to RS232, then configure our switch via our PC. Just click on your PC, then go to the desktop, go to the terminal, then just click here on OK, and then enter, and then you're in the switch. Again, we're in the exec mode. Let's go to our privilege mode by typing enable. And then let's go to our configuration mode by typing configure terminal. Now we are in our configuration mode. So in our configuration mode, we have to configure his name. So the name switch is going to change to room -146. So host name room -146. Okay, you see here it changed. Okay, next, use this password for all the lines. Okay, let's start with line console 0, then give it a password. So password 8U BRU. Okay, log in, and then exit. Okay, then also we exited the line of our console 0. You see it here, it disappeared. Let's go to our other line. line VTY 0 till 15. Okay, just use your arrow up on your keyboard for the password because you already typed it in. So then log in and then exit. Okay, that's done. He asks to put a secret password in the switch. So okay, let's do that. Enable secret C9WRA. Okay, then he asks to encrypt all clear passwords. We're going to do that by using which command? The command service password encryption. Okay, so service password. Don't forget your hyphen encryption. Okay, that's good. Then configure message of the day. Plus banner message of the day. Authorized personnel only. Okay. Then he asks configure addressing for all devices. We're going to stay in this terminal, so we're going first of all configure the VLAN. So let's go to the VLAN interface. So interface VLAN 1. We're in that interface, you can see it here. Then give it an IP address. Let's go to our addressing table. Let's give him an IP address. So IP address 128.107.20.15. Don't forget your subnet masks. It's 255.255.255.0. Okay. Then by default, the VLAN is down. You have to put it up. So which command do you use? It's no shutdown. Okay, you see here the state changed to up. Okay, so we have done that. Let's see configure addressing for all devices. We did the switch. Let's exit our VLAN interface by using Control C. I always use Control C. You can also use Control Z. Okay. And to save our configuration, we always use which command? It's copy running config startup config. He's going to save it in this file. Just click OK. And our switch is done. But here he says configure addressing for all devices. So we also have to configure the PC of the reception. Okay, let's close this. Go to our IP configuration. And then put the IP address of the reception. Okay, the IP address is 128.107.20.30 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Okay, that's done. Let's close this and minimize this one. So now we're going to do the last step. The last step is verify the connectivity between all devices. We're going to do that. We're going to start here, manager. Okay. We're going to put the addressing table next to it so we can see. Here we have to go to command prompt and let's ping our room 145. Okay, let's do that. So ping 128.107.20.10. Let's wait a minute. He's replying, so that's good. Let's ping our room 146, so that's 15. Okay, that's good. Let's ping 25, that's the manager, that's myself. That's the PC that I'm typing on, so 25. He replies. And then last but not least, the reception. That's 30. So it also replies. That's good. Let's go to the other one, to the reception PC, this one. Command prompt, and let's start pinging. Ping 128.107.20.10. It replies. That's good. Just use your arrow up on your keyboard and then change the last two numbers. So you see it's all in the same range. Okay? So 15. That's good. Then 25. That's also good. And then the last but not least, 30 is the PC itself. And it replies. So, job well done. Let's check the results. I'm always nervous to check the results. Let's check our results. Yay! We have 100. We have 100%. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. Here. See it? You can see it, huh? It's 100%. Okay, let's check our results. Okay, let's move this here. Then everything is green, so job well done. And then the connectivity, it's all well done. Okay, that's it. We did a good job. Let's minimize this, and minimize this. Please, if you liked the video, like and subscribe. Also share it to your fellow students. And have a nice day.